After 20 years of homeschooling, kindergarten through graduation, I can tell you something quite honestly. Most of what I worried about in year one, it really didn't matter. And most of what actually mattered, no one talked about. I've been right where you are right now. I've sat at the kitchen table through phonics tears and algebra confusion and essay rewrites, transcript building, college applications. And if I could go back to year one, here is what I would actually do differently. And I'm going to break this down into just a couple of, we're going to call them lessons. So, my first lesson is that your foundation matters more than your resources. At this point, I would define your why before buying anything else. You've heard me say that before if you've been following me. And because curriculum without conviction, it just creates more chaos. And there is plenty of curriculum and plenty of chaos to be had out there. And so that's why your foundation is so critical at this time. It's going to really mold how you continue through this journey. And it is a journey, it's not a sprint. So just remember that. Lesson two, that the structure that you build right now, it's going to help you prevent burnout later on down the road. And I would build that rhythm before rigor, because structure before acceleration, it's just, that's what you need to have. If you have that in place and it's clearly like, it's like breathing. When we breathe, we don't think that we're taking in air and exhaling carbon dioxide. It's not something we cognizantly think about, but that's what's happening. And the same thing in your homeschool. If you have that structure and if you have that rhythm really well established, when you have the hard days or when things kind of go awry from what your teacher plan says you're going to cover that day, it's going to be fine. And oftentimes, honestly, if I'm really being honest with you, some of those days are the best days that you're going to have homeschooling. The growth and the depth that comes from that and the connection with your kids, it's amazing. So just be ready for that. And remember, this is why I keep telling you right now, your foundation, your rhythm, your structure is important. Lesson three, I would say depth over volume. I would focus on skill mastery and not just checking boxes. You're wanting to establish strong writing skills, strong math skills, strong thinking, critically thinking, not just what to think, but how to think. And again, just like I said a minute ago, those days when, for example, some of the best days we had in science were because my kids, their curiosity took over, frankly, in the lesson, and it's okay to do that. That, again, you're not recreating school at home. You're creating an environment where this curiosity lives. It's natural. It's part of us. And through that becomes mastery of learning. And that's what our goal is here. We're not just checking boxes for assignments. So just kind of give yourself that credit. The next lesson, lesson four, high school is built in elementary school. Okay, it starts early. I would document as early as you get going. As soon as you start, make sure you're documenting. Think long-term sooner, and don't react yearly. You have a plan. You have a goal. You have a vision for where you plan to be, where you hope to have your kids by graduation of high school. It starts right now in the early ages, believe it or not. That's why I finally wrote the book, The Homeschool Roadmap. Not because the world needed another homeschool book, but because I wish that someone had handed me a phased K through 12 plan when I started. I didn't have that initially. It's something I came to pretty quickly, I would say, in the first couple of years. And this could be your roadmap. If you're building your homeschool right now, I want you to build it with intention. The ebook is free beginning March 25th through the 27th. Download it, keep it, use it. No hype, no rush energy, just clarity. I hope you'll continue to follow me and subscribe. See you next time.